Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to the darkest dungeon. Let's go and defeat the Gibbering Prophet, and then we'll be completely done with the ruins forever. We'll still need to do Warren's Weald and Cove in order to, low infestation, in order to unlock the other bosses. We still have to do the darkest dungeon, we still have to do the courtyard stuff, but I think we can do this. We have Man-at-Arms, Retribution, Bolster, Rampart, Defend, a Standard Vestal, a Highwayman, who's gonna start in the 3rd position and then Duelist advance forward. I need to do trinkets. And a Musketeer who's going to hopefully murder the boss with their amazing critical hits. So let's make sure that the Musketeer has, do you have good accuracy? 115 accuracy, you have 110 accuracy. Hold up, let's start here with the Ancestor's Pistol. And then don't we have something that's very good against marked targets? Yes, Wolf's Tassel. You probably don't, he's not a big unit though, but it's still plus 20% damage if he marked, but we have other things that can improve damage, I suppose. You're gonna take the pen. You're gonna take Healing Scroll and Healing Scroll. You're gonna take Accuracy and Crit. And Crescendo Box for damage. So this is a run where we're gonna have a lot of Riposte active in theory. I don't think the Musketeer needs plus 15 accuracy ranged skills on their secondary slot. Problem is, what else would we give them? And the answer is, I don't know. I'm actually gonna give you the protection ring too. We need someone to have, you know what? We need someone to have the map. I'm gonna give the map to the Musketeer. They're not the best unit to have it, but I would like the Highwayman to have better damage, speed, accuracy, and crit. And hopefully the Musketeer can just mark a target and then on future turns just, you know, shoot him to death. Or if they, well, they're not gonna move before the Highwayman. Maybe we won't even have them do the marking. Maybe we just want this. Well, we want them to mark the boss at the very least. Is there anything else that might be better? Maybe the candle that just outright gives you better damage. I don't think the Gibbering Prophet is particularly dodgy, so I don't think it's necessary to necessarily have the pistol, but it is still good for the accuracy. You know what, I'm gonna give you the pistol. Keep your accuracy up. That's okay trinket assortment, I think. Let's go to the boss, kill him and get his eye, plus accuracy if in position 4, plus speed if in position 4, minus stress if in position 4. That's perfect. I wish I had that already. I wish I had that trinket right now going out on this mission, but that's okay. Take a couple of shovels. We will take anti-venom and holy waters because the Gibbering Prophet can inflict statuses. So we'll try to make sure that we have, we don't need that. We'll try to make sure that we have the ability to protect ourselves from that. We'll grab some keys and herbs. You know, I'd still rather have more than, rather have too many than not enough. And let's do this. So the Man-at-Arms is gonna be doing a lot of guarding on the fight, especially with the boulders that come down. The vessel's gonna keep everyone alive. Highwayman and the Musketeer will murder. Tracking shot is gonna be very good for the fight too. And the Musketeer is just going to mark an aimed shot when possible. I think that'll get it done.
Resigned to his uncommon corporeal resilience, I lured him to the dig. There, I showed him the thing and detailed the full extent of my plans. Triumphantly, I watched as he tore his eyes from their sockets and ran shrieking into the shadows, wailing maniacally that the end was upon us all.
It sounded like that was a trailing sentence.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Now watch as we immediately fight the thing from beyond the stars, and I will be extremely sad, but hey, it is what it is. 90%. So it's not a 100% chance of disarming traps, but it's good enough, and we still get the scouting bonus anyways. Did not expect bloodsuckers at low infestation, but we'll deal with them anyways. So we'll open up with the Duelist Advance. You can't hit the front position, but you could hit the back. I guess we'll, we could open up with a tracking shot and try to just wound the bloodsucker in the back. gonna try that because I want to focus you down. Oh, that's such bad damage. All right, well, they're gonna pretty much have an action, unfortunately. Do you Retribution? I think we just start with the bolster. Also helps protect us from all the stress damage that's gonna be incoming. But we essentially, I mean, we did half of a unit's worth of damage in that action, or in that turn, so that was pretty bad. You actually did get blighted, huh? The boss blights with an AoE, which is why I have all of these antivenoms. We might just use one here, just to use it. And you have the Crimson Curse, so I should have brought blood. I thought about it. But I decided that it's probably not worth it, that we probably wouldn't need it. And, you know, if we get some blood, let's go. If we get some blood, then we definitely don't need it here, but I still should have probably gotten it. And his damage is so good with these trinkets. He's a god. And hopefully the Man-at-Arms with his accuracy, bonus crit, and bonus damage will be able to do a lot too. Okay. Crit for 21. I'm okay with the crits. I guess I'm just gonna let you bleed slightly. I'm okay with the crits, even though, you know, if we killed one of those insects previously, maybe we wouldn't have become infected. Oh well. Pistol shot. You're probably gonna die soon. I'm just gonna slice you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm actually glad that you're alive. Actually, I kind of want you to die on a riposte. So let's make sure that you're weak. You're going for her? Well, that was still an okay fight. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. Got another Heaven's Hairpin. That's like the 4th one of these we've had this campaign. We really don't need those. They're very good for Hellions though, plus good accuracy and lower stress. It's a good trinket to have. Okay. +1 speed Crimson Curse. Maybe that's why you moved first, because Vestal moving on turn 1 is not really that helpful. I'm gonna open this time with the Duelist Advance, because I want to kill this Bone Royalty. I'm even gonna. I'm glad I used the Musketeer shot for that, because they did the most minimum amount of damage possible. Stressful incantation. Hey, that's a fine. I give you a stress buff, a stress bonus minus 20%. The fact that it still gave 22 stress is kind of crazy, though. It's fine by me. If they want to kill themselves on the riposts over and over again, by all means. Debuff target with minus 30 dodge. That's a very, very nice little negative there, but I think I'd rather just go for the shot. Ended up not really doing too much for me, but that's okay. I like having a riposte party like this. We can end up doing a lot of bonus damage. You know what we should have done, and I only realize this right now? There was that that Crimson Court trinket, not Crimson Court actually, other DLC. There was that shard trinket that's like, when your Man-at-Arms gets hit, they reflect damage. I should have had that, because that might have allowed the riposts to do like an absurd amount of damage. We get hit, we reflect damage, we riposte, we do more damage. That could have been fun. Everyone's good. Just murder him. I mean, honestly, other than that one little bit of stress and the fact that you have the Crimson Curse, so far this mission has been just fine. I'm gonna dump the bandage. We should have dumped the holy water. What are you thinking? Dump the holy water, man. Okay, trap. 90% chance. It's better than 0. I mean, half of the benefit of having the map is that you can identify that the traps are coming up and then, you know, have a chance of disarming them as opposed to have a, you know, standard dodge chance worth of disarming them. Go ahead and start with the bolster. I think you always start with the bolster.
The blood quickens.
I don't see why you wouldn't always want to start with that bolster. Bump in the night. The boss also does do like a whole bunch of stress damage, but really it's just because on these combats it's probably better to have the extra stress relief. Well, I can't actually kill you. I can buckshot you. That's all I can do. I can stun you, I guess. We have some good stunners too. You know, the Vestal's got a stun. The Man-at-Arms has that Rampart ability. Pushes enemies into a position where the Musketeer can actually get the kill.
Obliterated.
Obliterated! Yeah, we get it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride.
Dump the
precipitates
holy water.
a dizzying fall.
Now that we have someone with the Crimson Curse, the holy water is a little bit less useful because we can't give them the holy water to prevent them from getting blighted on the fight. So if they get hit by a boulder and then they get blighted immediately, they might just get a little screwed. So stress relief, yeah, go ahead. Removes 26 stress, that's good enough. It's actually gonna be a bit of a longer mission than I was expecting. I suppose we could just do the whole thing. More scouting. Like, if there's curios over here, I guess we could just go and get those curios. No real reason not to, unless we worry about maybe fighting the thing from beyond the stars, which I do worry about. I suppose we could always just retreat if that becomes necessary. But hopefully it just doesn't show up at all, which would be beautiful. Please, thank you. We did get scouting. And there is the hallway battle, so I'm just gonna go look at it. If it's the thing, maybe we'll try to fight it. We can't recover stress.
Are often low on
Oh, it's a collector. It might be even better. We can't really recover stress, but we can reduce the stress with the Man-at-Arms anyways. Start with the riposte. Try to stun. The fact that the stun lands means that right now the Man-at-Arms, you can't really do much, huh? The Man-at-Arms is gonna open up with the bolster now. Buys us a turn. Our damage is not the best at dealing with this guy, but we can deal with him. I think we're gonna do a mark. Dodge is now 0, beautiful. And then we can guard or retribution. Let's get the retribution active.
A powerful blow.
Should have probably gone for the highwayman now that I think about it.
Impressive.
But I guess you're gonna get stunned. So if they do attack us, we'll hopefully riposte out of it. Now I could tracking shot to increase the damage of the highwayman. I'm actually thinking what I'm gonna do is maybe get the riposte up again. It's good damage, but I kind of want the riposte up again. I think if I keep the ripostes going, then these highwaymans are not going to be much of a problem, and we can just let the musketeer slowly whittle them with the mark. Just don't get stunned. Riposte is still active for 2 turns, so now we do a stun of our own. And now the highwayman is back in a position where he can shoot the collector on his turn. We're actually in a position where we can keep enemies stunned for quite a long time. You had to crit on the heel, you son of a gun.
Devastating blow.
You son of a gun. Okay, we're actually doing an absurd amount of damage, pretty much. Highwayman is gonna get a turn. Their Highwayman. But the Collector's almost dead. I hate that you can hit from any position to any position. That is the one annoyance with you, my friend. Hate to say it, but I think we're just gonna put up a guard for a couple of turns. Riposte would have been nice in that situation, but I want to make sure that our unit lives, because they're looking a little weak there. Vestal? I want the Vestal to move before them so that they can act. Oh, so that they can get a heal out. Don't crit lifesteal the Vestal, you son of a gun. At least he didn't crit his own heal. This is not going amazingly, not going swimmingly. Toss that a stun on you. You still had 100. You had 15% stun resist. That was kind of dumb. I hate to say it, but I think you gotta do a mark. We'll kill him next turn. This is a lot slower than I would have wanted. We kind of got a little bit crapped on this turn. Especially now because the the Vestal did not bleed! Just kill him. One more shot kills him. So we are gonna kill him, and I think we're gonna camp. We need health. The Vestal getting stunned meant they couldn't do anything. She got hit for like 30 damage on her turn, and then the crit on our Musketeer really screwed her over. So I think we're just gonna camp. We don't need to do like a heavy heal. We just need a little bit of a heal, which we'll get from camping. I guess we could also at least go back to this room. I'm just gonna let you bleed out. Yeah, at least we didn't get Death's Door debuffed, but also at least no one died, because we could have very easily had a death there. If the Vestal bled from the Highwayman, we would have been in a rough position if we didn't kill the Collector when we did. That could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. Goodbye, heirlooms. One day I will focus on collecting you. That day is not today. All right. Oh, I guess I do have 6 busts. Yeah, I think we should camp. Camp and then try to roll the combat bonuses until we fight the boss. Okay, eat up, heal up, give the Vestal some time to get healing in the future. Then, prevent nighttime ambush. Buff yourself. Buff the dodge of everyone, and crit of everyone. I guess that's it. I wish we had more respite points, but that's still like very good. Craving the blood. That's not great. At least we still did get very good skills used.
Measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I think we should dump the Heaven's Hairpin. No, dump the medicinal herbs. Keep the Heaven's Hairpin. It's worth money. Now, I'm also not going to use our Musketeer for disarming the trap, because if they get trapped, it's gonna suck. But we also need blood, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a free quirk removed. This is a very good fight for Riposte, so we're just gonna open up with Riposte. You have to heal. If we get lucky, we can kill you, and the Riposte should kill that Brigand. Or the Retribution should kill the Brigand. I could also bolster, but I really just want to get that kill. It means that this guy is gonna get hit by 2 Ripostes. Yeah, so he's dead on the next turn pretty much. Because we do a lot of damage with this shield. De-stealth. You're dead when you hit us anyways. Yeah. And that's good healing. Everyone's looking good now. Oh, you are completely toast. The Highwayman doesn't even have to attack in that situation. He's just like, oh, is he dead? Death blow resist
Seize
plus
this
dodge
momentum.
minus crit.
Push on to the task's end.
I don't know, could be good. Sorry, just adjusting my chair a little bit here. Let's see, I'm gonna loot organize here. We have some gems, we have a gold, we have the ring. I kind of want it all, but we definitely can't take it all. We need the antivenom, we need the holy water, we need the food, we need the torches. We don't really need the busts. Ah, screw it. I don't even know if it's worth taking because I don't put people on death's door, or ideally I don't want them on death's door. Known cheat. Dude, the Vestal is effed up. Remove some quirks. Automatonophobia quirk removed. Acceptable. And we did not get scouting here, which is very unfortunate. Don't interact with it. Yeah, I screw it. Interact with it. Misses the spot quirk removed. I'll accept it. Dude, we need blood. I would love to get the Vestal bloodlusted for the fight. And we're just gonna go to the boss, which is up here. And hope we don't fight the thing. If we fight the thing, it's gonna be highly annoying because of the fact that the Vestal has the Crimson Curse. They're gonna be wasting away by the time we fight them. By the time we fight the boss anyways. Okay. Do we open up with the Duelist Advance? I think you do. I think we try to kill... I was gonna say we kill the Sharpshooter, or even the Royalty, but I guess we can only hit the Sharpshooter. You think you can kill him? You gotta heal. You gotta keep healing. You're still not up to full. We'll just make sure that you're dead, and we'll open up the bolster. We're gonna get stressed out. It's gonna happen. It's only 14 stress, which is not that bad. So that's a debuff. Reduces stun resist, unfortunately. Might kill the Bone Royalty. I appreciate him spreading out the stress. That's handy. You moved forward. That's actually not bad at all. We'll just do another lunge with Riposte. Good crit to kill the stress giver. And you might try to hit us and stun us. I would rather try to stun you. I could have tried to put up a retribution, but if we land the stun, that saves us from the ground pound, which is happening here. Although, our dodge chance meant that you frickin' missed. Plus 30 dodge, plus 20 dodge. We're a very dodge-heavy party, which is nice. Okay, keep healing. One more party heal, and I think we're good enough to go fight this boss. Stun him? It pushed him back. That doesn't happen often against the fat bone general here. That's not that good. Okay, everyone's at full.
Sedated.
We still have, you know, multiple battles worth of battle buffs too, so we should be able to push these into the boss fight. There might be one combat in the hallway, but as long as there's only one, we'll make it.
A victory.
You're slightly wounded, but that's okay.
The turning point.
Dump it. I am gonna open the chest now instead of backtracking, because we might want to leave immediately, depending on how the fight goes. Still don't have any scouting into this hallway, which is very annoying. And again, I'm just gonna... This is not a money mission, so I'm not gonna worry about the min-maxing of the gems and whatnot. Okay.
The light. The
promise of safety. Let's get the holy waters out. You can eat up a little bit. I want the highwayman to be in the very back. And this is fine. Let's do it.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Well, that's unfortunate because you're probably going to get hit by a boulder, but we'll see what happens. So start with a tracking shot, buff you for the rest of combat. You're going to riposte in a minute anyways. Yeah, you do only have one action per turn, so the mark will last for a long time. And now you have no dodge too. So start with the dodge buff. The guard won't do anything because 2 units are getting hit anyway, so you might as well get the dodge buff out immediately. No one needs a heal, so I hate to say it, do 3 damage to a pew. Fulminate is the blight attack. The only person who got blighted was the one who didn't have the holy water. Okay, and the musketeer's alive, which is beautiful. Okay, everything so far is going just fine. Do we want to duelist advance or do we want to just pistol shot? I think I want to do 1 duelist advance.
A singular strike.
Just for the, 2 rounds of riposte. Start taking our shots. It's the lowest amount of damage you could do. There's no reason to guard except it'll buff your resists to the damage. So go ahead and toss out a defend. And then you can't do a big heal, but you can at least do a party heal. I'm actually worried about the man-at-arms and the incoming damage, but at least he does have 40% protection and 45 dodge. So let's see what happens.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever.
In theory, he'll live because the rock will only do half of 32 damage. He dodged it anyways. Beautiful. Prognostication. The Highwayman can stay where they are. They can absorb a hit, I think. Can't use holy water, unfortunately. We could let the Vestal absorb the hit. Highwayman has better dodge. He's gonna stay put. Good crit.
Executed.
The mark still lasts for 1 turn. The lowest amount of damage you could do, huh? Well, it's fantastic. Keep the heals coming. Retribution, defend, rampart. Rampart doesn't do anything. Retribution, it would be nice to stack up a little bit more damage. I think I'm gonna defend, just to buff his protection for this turn, because now he's at max protection. And he's not gonna get hit for much by this falling rock. And hopefully, oh, that's bad. Hopefully the rock doesn't crit the Highwayman, and luckily it didn't. The fact that he's stunned though really blows. Okay, you need holy water. I think we're gonna have the Highwayman take the hit again. Hopefully he dodges this time though. So stay put. Yeah. Yeah, because even Duelist Advance doesn't do it. He would have to Duelist Advance twice, which he can't do. He could move 2, which puts the Man-at-Arms in a position where he can take the hit, but then he won't be able to do anything really next turn, so I think we just take our shot. It's starting to look a little sketchy, but hopefully it'll all work out. Could even do like a patch up just to like maybe buff the health of the Highwayman enough that he'll live without getting down to death's door. He didn't do fulmination though, so he's not going to be blighted, so this should be okay. It did do 40 damage, which put him on death's door.
The true test. Hold fast.
Prognostication. Doesn't put him on death's door, just stresses him out a little bit. We need a guard. Should we guard the Highwayman or should we guard the Musketeer? The Musketeer might not death's door, so we're gonna guard the Highwayman, I think. 40, I mean, Jesus, 40 damage, good lord. So take your shot. The Highwayman's been doing all the damage to this guy. No one else can do anything. Speed of 5, speed of 7. I'm gonna trust that we move before the Prophet does with the Vestal because their speed is 2 and our speed is 7. So I'm gonna toss out a mark. We're gonna toss out a guard. And we're gonna toss out a Vestal heal. Okay. 38 health is probably enough to survive one. Good. One rubble. It wasn't enough for the Highwayman, but 40 has to be high damage. Like on the high end, right? You don't expect it to always do 40. So this is an interesting turn. I think we Duelist advance. Now we don't have to guard. We can actually do something else with our Man-at-Arms. Keep the heals coming. We heal for 40. As long as we only take 40 damage a turn, we're okay. Crit for 32. He's almost dead. And luckily, we're able to cure that antivenom. Let's toss out a Retribution. Your reflected riposte damage would have been really nice. Riposte. I didn't realize that would riposte off of the rubble. That's very nice. I think we got him. He's got 11 health. He's dead.
Did he foresee his own demise?
Could have been better, could have been worse.
Cannot. So long as he remains dead.
So long as he remains dead. And I think
victory.
we're gonna go
A
because
victory,
people are
nonetheless.
weak, and this is a boss fight. We don't have to full clear this mission. We can get the heck out of here. Do we have scouting? We do not. Leave. Well, what's this curio again? What was this? Books? Yeah, let's leave. Who cares about books? Killed the Prophet. Wasn't too bad. We only hit one Death's Door trigger. That's not too bad, not too shabby. And people got leveled up to level 6 because they weren't before. Tapeworm, fantastic. Ruins Explorer, Ruins Tactician, Clotter, plus Bleed Resist, way better than Weapon Tinkerer because you're already at max level. And Satanophobia. We'll get some of that stuff removed. Easy with such a good Highwayman, says Verdaculent. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
I fear his long-standing duties here have
Pay de
affected
cour.
him.
Potacor? I don't know. We don't want him though. Stress has been removed from our party members who went out on the Endless mission, although it did end, so you know, it's a little bit of a false advertising there. Let's get your tapeworm removed. Let's get Satanophobia removed. We're gonna lock anything in. I mean, if we're gonna lock in anything, it might be bleed resist, but I'd rather just give you like more health raw. And anything on you? No, you're actually like fine. Okay. A little bit stressed out. We could do some like very cheap stress removal if we wanted. And then what do we have now? The ruins is complete. We never have to go back there. There's the damn musket ball. We might have to fight the thing from beyond the stars to get it, but to get the musket ball, crit and damage on ranged skills, it's the analog to the pen, and we've been looking for that forever. It might be worth risking a thing mission. I know we just had a thing mission, although we didn't have the thing on it. I think we can do it. I think we should do it, and I think we should bring... You're level 3? You're not gonna go out on this mission. This quest is beyond my experience. Well, if we can't bring you, what if we bring a Yester? That way we can remove stress after the fight. Could work. Could work. Ogrim says, party finds 25 gold. Wayne says, wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and foolhardy alike. Kills a damn boss, Wayne says. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Yeah, that's a very good point. You would think that we would have the more pronounced victory celebration from the narrator after we kill a boss instead of a trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. I don't know, wield. What would we want? Could bring along a Hellion, they're pretty good. They got protection too. Maybe like frontline Hellion. Level 4. I mean, you could come out on the mission, but you're a little under-leveled from that. You do get a bonus when you camp, though, from now on. I really do like the idea of bringing along a Yester so that we can remove stress if we do fight the thing and live. What is this place? Wield? You got nothing for the wield. And you have curious, which needs to be removed. Am I really gonna do this with a freaking occultist? I hate occultists. Tone deaf. I'm still gonna take you out of here. Minus stress v eldritch. Minus stress if torch is high. Yeah, okay. We could bring along a occultist. High speed. High speed means it's very impossible for you to use Demon's Pull to clear corpses if things are dying, which would be nice in case we've come across the Virago, which we have not come across yet. I know you have the worries, but we can reduce that with stress skills anyways. Why did you not? Oh, you came back. Hold on. You came back. Kanatin has somehow returned from being lost in time and space and will never speak of what occurred. Okay, I'm a little disappointed with the description of it, but... Oh, hey, where'd you go? Oh, I was just lost in time and space. How did you get back? Don't want to talk about it right now. Okay, fair enough. Could bring along a grave robber. They're pretty good. People here are generally strong v blight, but it's a fun unit to have. I have no idea. I gotta think about it. You know what? Screw this. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if I want to go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of The Darkest Dungeon.